All right, people. This is yours truly, Delton Ashbert, Reno, Marin. This is on point information update. Big up on ourselves this morning, and we trust that everything is going to be working out just fine for each and every one of you. You can send in your comments in the comment section. This is yours truly, Delton Ashbert, Reno, Marin. Send in your comment in the comment section, and we are going to most naturally and definitely uh, highlight what's up and big you up for this beautiful Friday morning. Today is the seventh day in the month of right August. So big up on yourself today, my people. We need for just large up. All right, we need for large up and spread the word to those who have not. I want to say good morning to each and every one of you out there. Your boy Delton Ashbert, Winner Marin, and if I may just want to go straight into big up as at this time, and then at the same time go through the on point. First of all, I want to big up Salim Etadmad of KSA Aviation, Dr. Abraham Flowers and his wife Veronica. I want to big up Miss Elvina Garcia, all the way in Mexico City. Good morning to you, Enrique De Leon. Good morning going out to you as well. To all our police officers on duty, good morning going out to you. I want to say good morning to my son Delton Marin Jr., his brother Elton, their two sisters Delani and Delini, and their mom Juliet. Good morning. And as well, I want to say a special good morning to Lee Cabral in tune. Good morning to you. And as well, Charlotte Flores. Good morning going out to Miss Leonie. Good morning going out to you. And as well, Leonie Fernandez, that's Kim. Good morning. And as well, I want to say good morning to Miss Yolanda Sambola Roches. Good morning going out to you. Mark Thomas, good morning, and big up yourself today as well. Special big up to as well Fianella Zamani, big up yourself. And as well, kudos going out to each and every one of you, big up on yourself. And as well, big up to Charette, Marin there at Bakatown, Tadine, good morning. My brother Taz Kacho, good morning going out to you, big up yourself. Derwin Marin, big up. Quite a big up Therese and Marian, good morning going out to you sisters. Renil Gonzalez, Felicia, what's up my sister, all the way there in St. Bite, big up yourself today as well. I've got a big up Miss Catherine Martinez, Super G's mom, good morning, and her husband Lazarus Martinez, good morning to you in Georgetown, and as well Anike Wasan Lambe, good morning to you. All right, all the teachers are still at school taking care of what the Minister of Education has said, as well what BNTO has said by calling on teachers to go to school and take care of the necessary preparations that they need to be done. I want to say good morning to you, and remember to continue to wear your mask, exercise social distancing, etc. And as well, I want to say good morning going out to Miss Elsa Bonilla. Good morning going out to you. It is big up time, so big up yourself. Carlos Ferreira in Bellavista, buenos días. And big up yourself too as well. Onaida Hernandez, the cheerleader of Bellavista. Good morning going out to you as well. Hilaria. All right, Hilaria Clarin Dyer, Zuniga Hills. Good morning, going on to you. Special good morning. Christine Zuniga, good morning, all the way in the US of A. Trenton, New Jersey. Am I right? Good morning, going on to you. Dina Perez, good morning, going on to you. And as well, Principal of Holy Angels RC, Sadie Mel Coleman Acevedo, good morning, going out to you as well. Karen Daniels, good morning, going out to you. Big up yourself for today and always. All right, and Miss all right, and hey, Catherine Ramos, Cece, good morning going out to you as well. And again, to all you people out there, my mom, Mrs. Edith Marin, my dad Hector, good morning. Tadine, good morning again. Like I said, our teacher Jermaine Fernandez, my sister, my nieces, my nephews out there, good morning going out to you. Renil in Belmopan, good morning. You stay safe. And the people in San Pedro, I hope that you people are adhering to the state of emergency that has been enacted as of 12 a.m. this morning. All right, and as well, those of you in a shipyard, Guinea Grass, Santa Marta in Orange Walk. All right, I hope that you too as well are taking heed of it, and we'll have to applaud the Minister of National Security, Honorable Michael Parafit, who did an outstanding job yesterday, and as well to the Prime Minister, please, Right Honorable Dean Oliver Bauer, with his virtual press conference yesterday, and as well to the leader of the opposition, Johnny Briceño, and as well to all those in politics, both the red boat, the blue boat, the green boat, the yellow boat, whatever color that you have out there. I want to say good morning, going out to you. This is big up time. You can send in a big up in the big up section for this morning. But at the same time as well, I want to continue on with this. The United States issues level 4 alert, warn against travel to Belize, people, and that's what it says. All right, that's what it says here, and it's very important that people note that the United States issues level 4 alert and warn against any travel to our country. All right, and if I can just share with you more in detail, it says right here, the United States Department of the Department of State published a level 4 alert warning Americans not to travel to Belize due to COVID-19. The State Department also warned Americans that are in Belize to exercise increased caution in Belize due to crime. The State of Department also further informed that the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, has issued a level 2 travel alert notice for Belize due to COVID-19. Travelers to Belize may experience border closures, airport closures, travel prohibitions, stay-at-home orders, business closures, and other emergency conditions within Belize due to COVID-19. Visit the embassy's COVID-19 page for more information on COVID-19 in Belize. In relation to crime, the State Department listed violent crimes and noted that they occur even during daylight hours. We quote, a significant portion of violent crime is gang-related. Due to high crime, travelers are advised to exercise caution while traveling to the south side of Belize City. Our local police lack the resources and training to respond effectively to serious criminal incidents. Most crimes remain unresolved and unprosecuted, the warning says. So people, that is again coming from the Department of State, United States of America, whereby the United States issued level 4 alert warning against travel to Belize for all its citizens. All right, so that's a bit somewhat a slap in our face, a blow under the belt as we speak. This is Big Up Friday, on point information update with yours truly, Delton, Ashbert, Reno, Marin, and people. Belize is monitoring 80 active COVID cases. I have to be telling you that because remember yesterday we had the health authorities monitoring 80 cases of COVID-19 as we speak. As of yesterday, the Ministry of Health was informed of a record number of identified positive cases in one single day. The breakdown is as follows. A total of 121 samples were processed and 28 new cases were identified as of yesterday. 121 samples were processed and 28 new cases were identified, and the breakdown is as follows: one case in San Ignacio associated to illegal entry, one case in Belmopan, apparent travel to San Pedro, 3 cases in the northern region, which is 2 in Santa Marta and 1 in Oranjuac with link pending to be established. You have 20 cases in San Pedro, 2 related to cluster associated to a church, and 10 related to cluster number 1. The remaining 8 pending to establish link to any cluster. 3 in Belize City, that are 2 linked to San Pedro and 1 to Oranjuac. The ministry will update the nation today on the change of contact tracing strategies due to the increasing number of cases. The public is urged to adhere to all regulations. People, we can't withstand this. When you look at it, we only have 2 deceased recovered. You have 18 males and 18 females and 14 males. Stand corrected with that. Active cases, you have 35 females and 45 males. And when you look at that, a total of 114 confirmed cases. That's 54 females and 60 males. And we have 80 under investigations. When you look at the tests done, 3,800 tests under investigation. According to this, you have 7, but when you look at the overall, you have active cases 80. All right, so negative tests 3,648, confirmed cases 114. And the way how we are going, my people, we need to exercise caution, do what we need to do to safeguard ourselves and also the people who we come across. We know ourselves, so again, like what they say, we should treat anybody as if they are they have COVID. First of all, I still want to know what we are dealing with. We still don't know what we are officially dealing with here. I can tell you that, my people, we still do not know what we are dealing with here. I can tell you that. But looking at the demographics as of yesterday, the map is showing that Corozal has 15 with the 437 negative tests. Orange Rock has 29 with a 527 negative tests. Belize City has 1,336 negative tests with 57 cases, with 29 for Orange Rock positive case, 15 positive case for Corozal. Kaya District has 842 negative tests, with 11 positive tests. Tan Creek has 285 negative tests, with 1, and Punta Gorda, Toledo District 221 negative tests with 1 positive test. So people, we need to just be on the alert, because the way how we are going, it's too high. I mean, you look at earlier when we were at 57, you just heard 15, 14, and now you look at 20, over 20 case in just a matter of minutes. When you look at 28 new cases, that's really alarming. Hence the reason why we are looking at the US advising its citizens as well, when it comes to that part as well. All right, so we just want you people to, as we move along, consider everyone, like I said, you meet as a potential COVID-19 case. And for those who have returned from San Pedro, please remain in isolation and minimize exposure to others. That's the word from DHS Manza. The ministry said that given the increased number of cases, it will provide an update today based on the contact strategies that are being followed here. All right, and again, we want to let you know that government stifles penalties for contraband and border jumping. Those found jumping the borders, which officially remain closed, now face stiffer penalties, as do those doing business with them. In the first instance, 6 months in jail is the penalty if found jumping the border. All right, 6 months in jail if you're found jumping the border, or procuring contraband or buying contraband from border jumpers. A second offense carries 1 year imprisonment, and the government will go back to the House of Representatives to ensure that they are fined 3 times the value of the goods. The Attorney General reiterated in his presentation that Belize more or less had a handle on the pandemic until border jumping took hold and caused the current jump in cases. But at the same time too, now that we are on that, repatriation, like what the Prime Minister says, will continue as is, unfortunately. And again, so when you look at the spike in cases, we will still experience that, because of course, that will still be on the table here. People's school remains closed. Alternative figures to be charged for abating floating of regulations. Schools are closed until further notice and will not be allowed to open in any way. Attorney General Michael Profit said proprietors of establishment who allow persons not wearing masks or social distancing to conduct business will be charged the same as the offending persons. That's 1 year in jail or the $5,000 in fines. All right, so we just want to let you people know that as well. And the Attorney General defends mask wearing protocol. So for those of you watching Big Up Friday on Point Information Update with your Thule Delton, Ashbert, Reno, Marin, once again, welcome. This is the show that we make sense of what's in the news as usual, part of Reality Check. the defending his own recent picture where he's shown not wearing a mask while on a visit to Sapodilla Keys. The Attorney General Michael Parafit insisted that he had one and only pulled it down for the photo opportunity. We saw the Minister of National Security along with the members of the Coast Guard, where it was a photo op time, so he defended that part. Likewise, during his appearance in his presentation, he had his mask to hand but chose to speak without it. For the AG, it is a case of do as I say and not as I do. He warned that those focused on him may be missing the point and cannot use him as an example to avoid penalties. So people just be careful, all right? And as well, when you look at Ask the Experts prime time, rest of beliefs restricted by curfew. I just want to go over this. It says, I was looking at it too as well. And the Attorney General himself, Michael Parafit, was necessary to, it was necessary to put the entire country under a state of emergency to institute curfew and other restrictions. That's according to him. But you would be mistaken, he added, if you took it as an excuse to continue reckless behavior. A curfew is instituted from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. between Sundays and Thursdays. I will repeat that again based on what we have gathered. A curfew is instituted from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. between Sundays and Thursdays, and midnight to 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, with exceptions similar to those in lockdown. All right. Public gatherings are limited to 25 people except for those sharing a common address. Discos, bars, rum shops, and nightclubs will be closed. Restaurants are open for dining and selling of liquor with food. Casinos can stay open, but no smoking or drinking is allowed, and mask wearing and social distancing will and must be enforced. Generally, mask wearing is mandatory except for children under 6 years old. All right. And as well, when you look at the Attorney General details ins and outs for lockdown areas in Orangewack and Burgess, and Orangewack and Burgess, if I may say that, effective midnight, we are in a new day. Effective early part this morning, it was midnight. The villages of Santa Marta, Guinea Grass, and Shepherd, and all of Ambergris Key are under lockdown. They are under lockdown. No one can go in and no one can go out. And Attorney General Michael Parafit announced in his presentation, except for emergency medical services and limited grocery purchases. And we continue to tell you as well that Michael Parafit made his displeasure clear that Belize has had to roll back to the bad old days of the national state of emergency, at least in certain areas. Curfew is in effect from 8 p.m. starting on Friday night. So starting Friday night, and this is we are on Friday already. So from 8 p.m. tonight, the curfew is in effect, and continue to 5 a.m. Saturday morning, which is tomorrow, meaning no one 5 a.m. Saturday morning. So from tonight 8 p.m. to tomorrow 5 a.m. Meaning no one should be on the street or outside of their homes during that time period, except for national security and health workers who are on duty, or if you have a pass badge from the ministry. Minors must be in by 8 p.m. and after 6 p.m. can only be out with a parent or guardian. Public gatherings are limited to 10 persons. Public gatherings are limited to 10 persons except if the gatherers share a common address. We are hearing 25 and then now they are going now to 10. The police department, the Belize Defense Force and Coast Guard have been asked to be extra aggressive within the law in enforcement of regulations. Tolerance of the joking around and flouting of regulations is now below 0. That's what the Attorney General says. Fishing for sport is also barred, and certain businesses have been regulated to be essential and allowed to open in those areas between 7 in the morning to 6 p.m. Restaurants can be open between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. only for delivery and takeout. Non-essential activities and businesses stay closed. The regulations are in effect for 14 days. All right. And people, are you familiar with the vehicles that the United States donates along with equipment to Ministry of National Security to protect borders? Well, the United States government donated an ambulance, 6 vehicles, an aircraft, and vehicle parts valued at $1 million US to the Belize Ministry of National Security in in a handover ceremony at Force Headquarters on Price Barracks. The donation was funded by U.S. Southern Command's Building Partner Capacity and Foreign Military Funding Programs through the U.S. Embassy's Security Corporation Office. The handing over ceremony represents the culmination of almost 3 years of effort and partnership with the Ministry of National Security to purchase the equipment. The donation includes a fully equipped Toyota Land Cruiser ambulance, 6 Reno 500 4x4 troop transport vehicle, and vehicle parts, and a container of aircraft part. The U.S. Embassy understands how critical these troop transport vehicles are in moving soldiers around the country to secure Belize's borders and deter illegal activity, including that a transnational criminal organization. That's what Keith Gilge's U.S. Charge d'Affaires have said. Those vehicles will provide an enhanced emergency response capability dedicated to Belize's soldiers and sailors of who often take great risk in service to their country, as Gilgis added. The donations of the ambulance to the Belize Defense Force as well complements a second ambulance donated to the Belize Coast Guard last year. The 6 Reno vehicles delivered will join an existing fleet of 7 Reno vehicles donated by the United States 5 years ago. The newly expanded fleet is expected to significantly improve the effectiveness of border security operations. So we want to say kudos to the Ministry of National Security on that donation as well from the U.S. Embassy. And as well, U.S. grants UNICEF Ministry of Education and Health U.S. $300,000 for COVID-19 prevention response. All right. And as well, we want to just share that with you. The United States government and the Agency for International Development, USAID, delivered 300 US $1,000, that's 600,000 Belize, in grants to the Belize Office of the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, to assess Belize's COVID-19 response and prevention activities. The fund addresses risk communication and community engagement, improving infection prevention and control, including with water, sanitation, and hygiene services, providing critical hygiene supplies and data collection and analysis for COVID-19 prevention and response. That's what it says right here. At the moment, UNICEF, according to its Belize country director Michael Gwenand, will assist with developing more communications tools for spreading awareness of COVID-19, equipping schools when they reopen with necessary sanitation supplies, and so on. Charge d'Affaires Kid Gilgit told our news desk, sort out USAID sought out the relevant ministries for their needs and recruited UNICEF as a trusted ally. It is part of Washington's continued support for Benapan during this difficult time, and we're going to be keeping following this in our information update and on point services. I want to say good morning going out to you as well. This is yours to the Big Up Friday. Let me see who is on. I want to say nice show, my brother. All right, thanks Delton. All right, Fina, big up yourself. And Alberto Koi listening, good morning to you, sir. And thanks for being a part of the show. And hey, King Crab was saying very informative show from Reno, morning, sir. And good work, thanks very much. And you stay safe over that side, Police Officer Rubio. That's Vernal Rubio, better known as King Crab. All right, the crustacean. Good is got to you, brethren. And yeah, this is just Big Up Friday. And big up yourself, Alberto Koi. Big up yourself, King Crab. Big up yourself, Fina, Marin. All right, and those of you watching, listening, spread the word to those who haven't heard as well. Big up on yourself. All right, Timari Rubio, good morning. Shell, large up yourself too as well. So my people, I'm just giving you what we have right here in terms of information update as well. And I just want to let you know that teachers are still required to return to work. That's what the Minister of Education says, and I want to share this with you. Minister of Education Patrick Faber said that teachers are expected, teachers, except for those who live and work in areas where full lockdown are imposed, are still expected to return to work. Let me go over that again. Minister of Education, Honorable Patrick Faber, has said that teachers, except for those who live and work in areas where full lockdown are imposed, are still expected to return to work. Faber explained that under the current emergency regulations to come into law, that has come into law, several villages in the Orindua district and the entire island of America's Key, San Pedro included, will be on lockdown. However, teachers in those areas will not be expected to return to work. All right. And as well, he went on to say that all other teachers are expected to return to their schools and continue to make preparations for the eventual reopening of school. In making his preparations, Faber noted that a new reopening date has still not been determined. So teachers are still expected to go to school and make the necessary precautions as we speak. All right, so that's how it is as we are here with you, giving you nothing but the best in terms of information. This is what you call information update, reality check style with Delton, Ashbert, Reno, Marin. And we love you people, and we are doing this special for you to keep you informed. A lot of people do not watch the news, but they will be on Facebook and etc. doing that, but this forum is special for you as well. So people, we are monitoring 80 cases that are still out there. We will be waiting for the results, as we are looking at 114 confirmed cases. There are still 80 that we are being monitoring. Any number can change, but the way at which we are going, I'm really wondering what which wave are we in? Second wave, third wave? What are we going into? And as well, appealing to our drivers, because we are hearing about traffic accidents on Farmers Road. Just a couple hours ago, there are unconfirmed. There was an unconfirmed reports reaching our newsroom, suggesting that there was a traffic accident on Farmers Road extension in Belize City, and as well yesterday, as well reaching our newsroom. Was that there was a traffic accident involving 3 vehicles somewhere in the vicinity of mile 20 along the George Price Highway yesterday. Right, so I'm just appealing to all the drivers to just be careful. All right, just be careful. And as well, due to related changes being made to the regulations under the quarantine order, right, special edition of the show today, you heard Michael Perfit, the Attorney General, and as well the Minister of National Security making his presentation, so you might want to go back to that as well. All right, and as we have heard about Social Security Board donating $99,200 to the Ministry of Education in terms of reopening of school. We told you that already. All right, so, and again, emergency proclamation for the entire country of Belize had already been signed into law. Prime Minister announced that at his emergency proclamation. All right, and the rules for most under the proclamation be asking to those that were in place just before the previous SOE was lifted. If however, Santa Marta Village, Guinea Grass Village, Shipyard Village, and Ambergris-Key, the regulation will be somewhat like those that applied at a time when the SOE had the strictest rules were in place. So I hope you saw the Ask the Expert at Attorney General last night, who expounded on the regulations. All right. Yes. So on that note, uh, I just want to let you people know that this is how we keep our show going. We give you the information as is, with no strings attached, and we try to be on point. That's the name of our segment. We also big you up on a day like this. So if you want to be bigged up, you can just let me know. Send in your comments in the comment section as well, right here. This is yours truly, Delton Ashbert, Reno, Marin, and we hope that you people are taking care of yourself, because I want you to be, how would I say, at ease. I know a lot of fear is out there, but I just want you to, put God in your heart, call on Christ. Let us just continue to pray. All right. I just want you to pray. I heard about the 3 immigration officials as well, who were caught with some weed. Unfortunately, these guys are doing things like that, and a lot of people are what are in need of jobs right now, and these guys are trafficking with those drugs. I hope that it wasn't for them, but we heard about them with drugs, and come on, man. I'm not pleased when I hear people in senior positions like that, especially people who are to defend on are dealing in things like that. And we hope that the woman who was reportedly flung from the vehicle in road traffic accident is doing okay. We heard about the vehicle overturning and then a woman was flung. I hope she's doing okay as well. And yeah, the 3 immigration officer busted with 8 pounds of marijuana. We are not as well. We are not as well hearing from. We are not as well hearing from the bus companies out there, because COVID is spiraling, and despite 114 monitoring 80 right now, we're not hearing from the major bus companies out there how things will be. And I just hope that but I can bet you that there might be some changes again when it comes to the bus runs and stuff like that. But again, please, my people, wear your mask. How about for Guernica Foundation? DCP Robert Mariano, good morning going out to you as well. DCP Robert Mariano of How for Guernica Foundation, good morning. All right, and big up yourself. Good morning to Franzoa of Gary Vision Garifana. Marley Chatu Nunes of Dabuyaba, good morning. Hamalal Radio Crew, Henry Miguel, Big Bad Rugged Flowers, Selector SS, 12 Gauge, good morning. And as well, want to say good morning to Frank Arzu. Big up yourself. Today is big up time. You large up yourself, all right, my people. So I just want to let you know that as well. And want to say good morning to the Commissioner of Police, Clyde Chester Williams, taking care of business, and to all our police officers out there on duty as well. And that's just how we do our show right here on a Friday, bigging up each and every one of you. Good morning going out to you as well, wherever you may be. Big up on yourself, my people. I guess we're gonna be hearing more, and we're hearing about some gas station being robbed or something, because as I'm getting some information here, I am trying to pass it on to you. Some robberies are taking place out there. All right, and we are still monitoring our the weather out there as well. We're still monitoring the weather situation. Let me take a look at what's moist and unstable weather conditions. If I take a look at the weather situation that we have out there as well, my people, it's very essential and noteworthy that we take a look at that. We're hearing about some things out there, but no, I'm not going to touch this because I might put myself into problems here, people, as we're doing this live. Some of this I do not know the source of this, if this is actually true, so I will not even mention anything about it because we might implicate ourselves here. All right, we might implicate ourselves, and I don't want to I don't want to go into saying this and this is not true, so I will just keep on following it and see what my source says as well. Yes, the question is somebody's asking if banks are open in San Pedro. Well, I think due to what's taking place there, I don't have the answer to that, but I think I will say, based on how things is, I am not too sure if the bank in San Pedro is there a Scotiabank branch there in San Pedro, and if it is going to be open. I guess somebody needs to answer that question. The person says if they can go out to get pay. Can they go out to get pay? Wow, that's somebody from San Pedro as well. And people, Social Security closes in San Pedro branch due to lockdown. That I know of. And it says right here, the Social Security Board informed today that effective immediately, the San Pedro branch closed. San Pedro Social Security office branch will be temporarily closed due to the public for the duration of 14 days lockdown. Registration service for new or replacement of Social Security card is temporarily suspended. Customers are reminded of the availability of online services for electronic submissions of claims to claims@socialsecurity.org.bz and for the online payment of contributions. San Pedro branch, you can call number 604-1867. That's the latest, stating that San Pedro Social Security office is closed for the duration of the COVID-19 lockdown, 14 days lockdown there. And over 19 million COVID-19 cases worldwide, people. As Belize battles its own surge in COVID-19 cases, we are at 114 with 80 investigating right now. The world is saying the number of confirmed cases soared to above 19 million. World Meter reports that there were a total of 19,358,362 confirmed cases as of 10 a.m. today, with over 719,000 people losing their life to the virus. There are currently over 6.2 million active cases, with 99% of them listed as being in mild condition, while 65,201, which is 1%, are listed as critical. The United States has surpassed over 5 million cases with almost 163,000 deaths. Brazil is nearing 3 million cases with over 98,000 deaths. Notably, more than 12.4 million people have recovered from COVID-19 worldwide. From Friday, July 31st, 2020 to Friday, August 7th, 2020, Belize went from 48 confirmed cases to 114 confirmed cases. So people, let's be safe. Let's try to be safe as Belize monitors 80 active cases of COVID-19. All right, let's look at that as well. And I was jumping into the weather conditions. Most moist and unstable weather conditions prevail. That's what it says right here. The latest weather report prepared by the National Meteorological Service of Belize says that noisy and unstable weather conditions will prevail over most areas today. The 24 forecast calls for sunny skies with some cloudy spells. Few showers and isolated thunderstorms will develop mostly over northern and central areas today, then especially over the south tonight. Today's temperatures highs will range from 87 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 90 degrees Fahrenheit inland and 78 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Tonight's temperatures lows will range from 80 degrees Fahrenheit and along the coast to 74 degrees Fahrenheit inland and 68 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Winds will be gusty, blowing east to southeast between 10 to 20 knots, and the sea state will be moderate to rough. A small craft caution remains in effect for gusty winds and locally rough seas. There is a potential for localized flooding in low-lying and flood-prone areas. That's what the mid-service says. High tide will come in at 12:06 tonight, and low tide will be occurring at 7:04 this evening, and the sun will set at 6:22 in the evening, and moon will rise at 9:21 tomorrow morning. This is Reality Check on-point information update. Thanks to forecaster Crystal Rosales for this weather report. All right, and this is how we keep it going right here with yours truly, Delton, Ashbert, Reno, Marin. I want to say big up to nurse Cynthia Campos. I want to say good morning to Kurt Castillo and family. All right, big up yourself. Andres Castillo and family, big up Rupina, big up Vivian Ball, big up everybody, my peeps. Greetings going to Virginia Velasquez. All right, and greetings going to you, my cousin, and as well Auntie Carolyn Castillo. Greetings going to Denise. Big up yourself, Antoinette. Big up yourself too as well. Everybody in Cayo, big up yourself too as well. And I just want to let you know that we have been doing this for you, and we are doing this special for you so that you people be kept abreast of what's taking place and what's happening. And this is Big Up Friday, and as well I would like to as well take this time to say I am still doing a back to school initiative drive, which is asking for school bag. Hey, Corporal Claudius Cardenas, good morning, going to you, sir. Hope that everything is working out just fine for you, and big up yourself. All right, and thanks for listening, and thanks for being a part of the show. And to all of you there at the Placentia Formation, good morning going out to you. All right, we are still doing the back to school drive through asking for school bags, knapsack, and if you have school supplies, just let me know. You have more than enough, just give freely. I'm asking for 15, but school has been held back, so I will continue to say this until then. And again, I want you to join me and support me during my show on Tuesday's Reality Check. We only have 2 more shows, but if you people say you need more, I will be dealing with that. I want to say good morning to DCP, that's Danguga City Plus, Patrick Martinez and crew. I want to say greetings going to you. People, I'm asking you to support my show technology wise. I need some monitors, some speaker monitors. You could assist me with that. I need some school bags for our crew. There's personal, and then there's that I want to give out, and I'm asking you to assist me with that. This is Delton Ashbert Reno Marin live, as is no pretending. We're just dealing with it, but we are going to appeal to you to continue to stay safe, exercise social distancing, wash your hands for 20 seconds with alcohol based, use proper hand sanitizer, wear your mask in public because they're going to be stringent in mask. With the mask, you're going to take a year in prison. You pay your $5,000, and if you're a border jumper, you will take 6 months in prison to a year. All right, so and then the police department, like what the compulse says, the commissioner has says that he is going to be stringent when it comes to border jumpers, and when it comes to people not wearing masks, and when it comes to people breaching the state of regulations, the state of emergency as is. So Ambergris is on total lockdown. Guinea Grass, Santa Marta, Shipyard is on lockdown as is. And people, the curfew is already set. All right, is already set. So people, be cautious of the state of emergency. And for those of you listening, please spread the word to those who haven't heard. I always say it. This is yours truly, Delton Ashbert Reno Marin. And as we get any breaking information, we will be passing it on to you. Remember, we have the Senate meeting already. We have the Prime Minister having virtual press conference back to back, explaining to everybody. The Minister of Education was there, the health official, the Minister of Health was there with the press conference as well. And people, we just want you to be a part of the information process. My name is Delton Ashbert, Marin, and if there's anybody out there, the all the media house out there who want to give me more information to pass on to the general public, I will definitely do that. You can email me at delton4marin@gmail.com, or if you want, you can email me at Ashbert Delton Reno, all right, at Southern Mix Radio. You can do that. You can Ashbert Southern Mix Radio at gmail.com. You can do that. Ashbert Southern Mix or that means radio at gmail.com, and we will definitely pass on the information to the relevant authorities or to whosoever is out there. But we want you people to stay at peace, continue to put God in your life. Let us now call upon him even more. We are monitoring 80 cases. We have 114, and the rate at which we are going, it's not good for the country, it's not good for Belize. And drivers on the highways and byways, exercise caution. We are hearing about so much speeding on the highways, and it's raining now and again. Please continue to exercise caution, and the people traveling, please be properly seated. There's going to be serious checkpoints on the highways to check and see if you're wearing your mask and if you're seated properly. And at the same time, I am still saying I'm not hearing anything from the major bus companies, from G-Line, from James, from BBOC. I'm not hearing from the buses that we have out there how their run is going to be, if it's going to be the same or if it's going to be affected. We all know that the water taxes from Belize City to Ambergris, etc., and those places are going to be a bit shift. There's going to be a shift. So I just want to say we want you to be cognizant of that, because there's changes. And again, if there is any Alberto Coy, if there is any information, Alberto Coy, I want to highlight you because you're on with me here, and I like that, love that. If there's any information in your area that needs to be passed on, just email me at ashbertsouthernmixr@gmail.com, southernmixradio@gmail.com. You type that in and I will be getting the information as we speak to you. All right, that's it. It must be credible source. I don't want to be jumping into any year researching, because I will implicate myself and also might be fined or go through a penalty after that. But again, this is on point. Big up on yourself Friday. Information update with yours truly, Delton Ashbert Marin of Reality Check Media House. And again, you can email me at delton4marin@gmail.com or Ashbert Southern Mix Radio at gmail.com. I want to say good morning going out to you, and if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday going out to you. Big up yourself on your birthday. All right, and you can share this with whosoever is watching. Big up yourself. If you are going to watch this late and you're just tuning as I am finishing off immediately after this, big up yourself. And I can't say big up enough, but big up yourself. I love promoting people, so I want to thank you for your time and thank you for being a part of the show. This has been Big Up Friday, on point information update with yours truly, Delton Ashbert Marin. Salam alaikum, and until we do things, and as soon as we get more information, we will be breaking it on to you. Any credible information, we will be passing it on to you. You have information out there, let me know. I am still doing my school bag drive. There's no date that when school is going to be open, but yes, teachers are being told and asked by the Ministry of Education and along with BNTU, because they have their letter out stating that they still need to go to school and prepare. All right, where the cases are not where the lockdown is not affecting them pretty much, and where the cases is not. So people, let's treat each other as if COVID suspected person, but at the same time, let's be hopeful, let's be mindful, let's be prayerful, and put God in all things that we do. And as well, I'm gonna see you on the other side of the show, continue to be do good, continue to be the best that you can, and put God first in our life. This is Delton Ashbert, Marin, saying until we do this again, if God's willing, we're gonna do another segment of our show. All right, and spread the word to those who haven't heard. Watch a repeat of the show and get back to me on my email, delton4marin@gmail.com, for news, or you want to sponsor the show in any way with equipment, want some speakers, I want some whatever, lot of stuff. My computer to go in, I need a new one. And you want to give me more news, Ashbert Southern Mix Radio at gmail.com. Just get back to me and stuff like that. People, peace out and God bless. Big up on yourself. Watch a repeat. Love you all. Thanks for listening.